throw the football. As soon as he got set, hit a little three-step drop, he looks, and then there are white jerseys all over the place. Damon really under the gun right there. And with Hankins back in the football game, we've got a pretty good matchup in that secondary because Hankins is 6'2", 6'3", and those defensive backs, especially on that far side, not very big.
Well, after a couple of penalties, we're right back where we started from. 1st and 10 at the Pioneer 37. Pitt makes a call. Rolls to the near side. Wants to keep it. Does so. Gets to the 35 and no more, and Pitt's hurt. As he's rolling around and comes up, they hit a knee, I think, that time, but Pitt with a little roll came right up. Tom, as you said a moment ago, he don't stay down long.
No, he's a tough customer. Damon Pitt, the senior quarterback. Lebanon, apparently some kind of bust in the backfield as either Damon missed the handoff to Greer or Greer did not realize he was supposed to get the football, and Damon just wound up keeping it and taking it and getting what he could.
Hankins and Rudd go wide right. And Pitt is back to throw. Needs a little time. Had it. Now fires over the middle. He's got Hankins at the 25. Hankins breaks a tackle. He's at the 20. Hankins at the 15. Still on his feet. Rolls down to the 12. To the 11-yard line. Hankins carrying the ball after making the catch at the 25. Roars down to the 11.
John Bryant, that is more like it.
You're exactly right, Tommy. That's how you run with the ball after you catch it. Hankins looking for that extra yardage, breaks 2 tackles, gets it all the way down to about the 11-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils.
Lebanon in business now at the 11-yard line, and here come the Blue out of the huddle. Hankins will come to the near side. Rudd goes to the far side. The fullback is Reeves. The tailback is Matt Greer. And Pitt will make the call. Pitt wants to throw quickly to the near side. He's got Hankins at the 10 and push back out. He hit him at the 9. They'll give him to the 9-yard line. And he'll be pushed back at that point. A pickup of about 2, and it'll be 2nd down and 8 for the Blue Devils. They can pick up a 1st down just at about the 1-yard line.
Terry, what about Damon throwing the football tonight?
Tommy hits Hankins that time for 2 yards, so that makes him 16 out of 21, 209 yards, and he's thrown a couple of touchdowns.
Not a bad night for number 9. Ferrer coming to the near side. Hankins goes to the far side. Lebanon using the double wide-out formation, and they give it to Greer, and Greer's got a big hole. Greer at the 5. Greer drives to the 1, and then awfully close to the 1st down. That time I think they had them thinking pass, and they give it to Greer, the tailback, who's run extremely well tonight, and they're not going to give him 1st down yardage. They're going to give him at about the 1.5. Now they say they're going to bring in the chains and measure it. We'll keep it here while they do. Lebanon could have the 1st down. Terry, can you use those good eyes that far?
Clyde, that's an awfully long way away, but I believe we're going to be a little bit short.
John, I think so.
John, you're right down there. Tell us about it.
They got the chains out, marking it at the 10. They're stretching it, and, it's about right on the nose. What are they going to call it? It's less than an inch, if anything. It may be. They're
going to get down there.
Can they roll that ball?
They got to give it to him. They got to give him that.
No, they're going to stretch the chain a little tighter and mark him about an inch.
Down.
No, 1st down.
They tried not to give it to us, Clyde, but after three stretches of the chain, finally the white hat says 1st and go.
He was down measuring it like you would measure horseshoes. Lebanon with a 1st and goal from the 1. Blue Devils knocking on the door of the Pioneers, trailing by 8, 20-12, and Pitt goes ahead for the score. Pitt with a quarterback sneak punches it in, and the Blue Devils are on the board, and they have closed to within 2, and I'm sure that the Blue Devils will probably go for 2 here. It's 20-18, and Lebanon with a chance to tie the ball game. And John, we'll come back down to you for the call.
Thank you, Clyde. Mike Greer's in the lineup, replaces brother Matt in the offensive backfield. He may go to a flanker in this formation. They break the huddle. Pitt comes to the line. The senior quarterback for the Blue Devils. Under center, barking out the signals. The snap from center. He's dropping back, fading out to the right. He throws it to his brother. Complete. The 2-point conversion counts. The Blue Devils tie it up, 20-20, 3:36 to go in the third.
Hi, I'm Joy Ansfelder, a senior varsity football cheerleader at Lebanon High School. We are here with Karen Castings of Lebanon Cable Vision. We would like to thank them for their support of Lebanon football and present to them this Blue Devil souvenir.
Well, thank you. Everybody at Lebanon Cable Vision is proud to support the Lebanon Blue Devils.
We love you, Blue!
The Blue Devils take advantage of the good field position and go 37 yards in 5 plays. Damon Pitt ran it in from the 1-yard line. Lebanon going for the 2-point conversion, and Adam Pitt from Damon Pitt, a 2-point conversion pass completion. So with 3:36 left in the third, we've got a tie ball game. Warren County 20, Lebanon 20.
And the Blue Devils ready to kick off. Here's Presley to kick. Long and deep coming to the near side. Presley really got a shot on that one, and it's going to have to be picked up at the 1-yard line. Heads to the far side. Lebanon needs some containment, and they dump him as he crosses the 15 to about the 16. And Warren County come out of that pretty good. He was going to let it go into the end zone. It hit at about the 2 and died at the 1, and he had to pick it up and run it out.
Presley knocked the fire out of that one, folks.
He got all of that one.
He crushed it, and it died. Took that little reverse hop on the 1-yard line, and the return man acted like he didn't want to pick it up. They came out in relatively good shape there. That could have been disastrous for Warren County.
Well, let's see if this defense can pick them up here now. Warren County, Parsley underneath. Down the line, they give it to the tailback, and he's going to get about a yard, maybe 2, no more. And the Lebanon defense now fired up. Parsley keeping that time, I think, on the option, and instead of making the handoff, and he gets a yard. Call it 2nd down and 9. The halfback Nathan Shack, who scored 3 times on us tonight, is in that backfield along with Alan Perkins.
Stafford and Lucas combining on that tackle as the quarterback Parsley just followed the dive back into the hole, and Lebanon had good containment on that quarterback.
Double wideouts to the near side. That's Thornton and Blevins for the Pioneers. Parsley wants to throw. Backfires over the middle. Got his man. And Lebanon going to wrestle him down, but I think he's got a first down, and he has at the 29-yard line. The pass was complete to Scotty Christian, the big tight end, and Christian is not a speedster, but he's got a lot of power, and he got out there. He's 5'10", 200, and he got out there and got the first down. Very
capable receiver, a guy with good hands who knows how to run good routes. Rich came up to make the stop for Lebanon.
20-20, we're tied with 2.5 minutes to play in the third period here at Lebanon High as Lebanon goes 37 yards and converts for 2. The handoff up the middle, got a yard, maybe 2, and Lebanon going to jam that up. Not a lot of running room in there. Number 2, Ryan Langford getting up out of the bottom of the pile for the Blue Devils, along with 65, Daniel Johnson, and there were more blue shirts in there that I didn't get.
Folks, stay tuned tonight for our post-game scoreboard show. They'll be on the air till 11:30 tonight, bringing you scores from all across Middle Tennessee. And tomorrow morning, the coach's breakfast, followed up by the Cumberland game at 1 o'clock.
2nd down 7 for the Pioneers with a double wideout formation. The pitch is lost, and they're going to have to dive on it way back at the 22-yard line. And a big break for Lebanon. Ryan Langford played that great, but the pitch was bad, and Tommy told you earlier in the ball game that Parsley did not like to pitch the ball. That time he made the bad pitch, and the back had to go dive on it, and Langford was coming in to make sure that they went nowhere. Tommy, big break for Lebanon's defense there.
It is, and that's what you run into when you've got a right-handed quarterback who tries to make a left-handed pitch. It's not the most natural thing in the world, and it was behind the pitch man. Big negative on the play as they're now looking at a 3rd down and 16.
All right, big 3rd down play for the Lebanon defense here as well as for the Warren County offense. Parsley down the line. And again, a bad pitch. And this one is going to go out of bounds, I think, inside the 15-yard line at the 14. The back saw it was going out, and he just let it go. So 2 bad pitches in a row moves it from 2nd down and 7 to 4th down and about 25.
Well, if they keep running the option to the left, we're
going to get down there, aren't we?
We're going to wind up scoring because they're going backwards. Now, when they ran the option pitch to the right, that's where they got a couple of big plays on that. But they went to the short side of the field to the left, and Parsley has made 2 terrible pitches.
Lebanon now again should get the ball in great position, and let's see if we're going to have too many on the field. We run somebody else out there. Here's the snap, and Blevins to kick. He barely got it out of there. Rich is going to let it hit, and it's going to take a Lebanon bounce, and Warren County is going to down it at the 41-yard line. And I guess we didn't have too many out there, so we finally get enough.
Must have been a man short as Mike Greer runs onto the field for Lebanon to make it 11. Terry, what about that kick off the foot of Blevins?
Tommy, line of scrimmage was the Warren County 14. They down it at the Warren County 41, so only 27-yard punt. Once again, Lebanon with good field position.
Blue Devils offense now with a chance to go get one here and take the lead in this ball game for the first time tonight. They finally battle back and tied it 20-20 with 58 seconds remaining in the third period. Here's Mike Greer. Greer gets hit at the 40 after a yard gain. Ran into a wall of Pioneers there. Boy, they were waiting on that play that time. Matt Greer has carried the ball extremely well, but he had nowhere to run that night.
Terry, what about Greer's totals tonight?
Tommy, 13 carries, 87 yards. His best performance as a Blue Devil.
And got a good shot at getting 100 here because we're still in the third period, although the third period is almost over. Double wideouts. Rudd to the far side or the short side of the field. Hankins to the near side, the wide side. It's 2nd down and 9 for the Blue Devils, and Pitt wants to throw. Quick drop. Looks, fires. Hankins is behind his man and takes it away and makes a great catch down at the 20-yard line. What a catch by Hankins.
Outstanding catch as he juggles against the tallest defensive back Warren County has got. John, what a grab by Hankins.
Tommy, believe it or not, he come down with one hand on the ball and still maintain the reception. What a catch by Hankins. He's playing with some heart tonight.
Hankins has made the catch of the year, not only the catch of the game, that's the catch of the year that we've seen this year. What a catch by Hankins. Down at the 22-yard line, it's 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils as the quarter will end at the end of 3. It's 20-20 here at Noakes Lassiter, and we'll be back with Lebanon at the 22 with a first down after this 30-second timeout.
Hi, I'm Karen Castens, General Manager, Lebanon Cablevision. Once again this year, we're proud to bring you the high school football games. Lebanon Cablevision is a proud supporter of the Blue Devils. We hope the community, sponsors, parents, and players enjoy the rebroadcasts every Monday night. Lebanon Cablevision, Channel 3. We thank you all for watching and hope you enjoy the production.
On a Friday night in Lebanon, Warren County and the Blue Devils locked up at 20-20. 12 minutes of regulation left to play. Terry Stafford, a great pass and catch from Pitt to Jason Hankins on that last play.
Great play as Damon Pitt hits Nathan Hankins from the 40 all the way down to the 17, so 23 yards and a first down for Lebanon. That's Hankins' 9th reception of the game. He's got 9 receptions and 2 of them for touchdowns.
But Terry, I'm glad you said that. You got me back in the ball game. I thought it was a 22. It is a 17. 12 minutes to play in this one. We're knotted at 20-20, but the Blue Devils are at the Pioneer 17 with a 1st and 10. Pitt makes the call. The double wideout formation for the Blue Devils. Draw play to Greer, and Greer going to make the 15, then be shoved back, and they're not going to give him the 15. They're going to give him the 16, so they only give him about a half yard on that, and Greer really paid the price because he really got hit and getting up pretty slow.
Damon has had time to throw on this last couple of possessions that the Blue Devils have had the football. The offensive line doing a good job. And the shorter routes, the quick drops by Damon, he doesn't have to take a lot of time. And when he can throw it, he's been able to hit his receivers.
Double wideouts for the Blue Devils, and Pitt back to throw. Got a little time. Steps up in the pocket. And it is intercepted. It's off the hand of a Lebanon man. And Warren County picks it off at the 15-yard line. Making the grab for the Pioneers is Bobby Barra. And again, that was a deflection. It was out of the hands of Mike Greer. Off the shoulder pad, bounced up in the air, and Barra picks it off at the 15.